Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Oliver Joyce from Whiskeybarrel Studios. It has been a long time. I've been in Japan, and I got a whole video about that coming up real soon. Met up with David, co-creator of Lair of Leviathan, saw the beautiful sights of Japan, and just had a brilliant time with my family. And of course, I'm back now with a new microphone. The old one busted, and a new daily deal. Swords and Sandals Immortals is today's daily deal on Steam. So if you're watching this video in the next week or two, you can save a huge amount of money on Swords and Sandals Immortals. And if you haven't played that, what are you doing watching my channel? Play the game. It's a huge day for me today. There's a lot going on. In a couple of hours' time, Swords and Sandals 3 Redux also comes out. So by the time you see this video, you'll have this Swords and Sandals Immortals daily deal, and you'll have Swords and Sandals 3 Redux. I kind of messed up. I knew they had the daily deal coming, and I set it for a date, and I kind of meant to set it a few days before Swords and Sandals 3 launched, and I kind of, as it worked out, Swords and Sandals Immortals and Swords and Sandals 3, the daily deal and the Redux launched on the same day, so you just got this big 1-2 punch, which is kind of a little overwhelming. I got to sort of sort out but all these things all at once, but such is the life of game development, and they are, of course, they're a package, really. They're the yin and the yang of that series. They're always meant to be companion games. So Sword and Sandals 3 Redux is basically a prequel to Sword and Sandals Immortals, which is a sequel to, they're companions, as I'm trying to say. Anyway, this is a very short video. I wanted to just say hi to everyone first, and I'm going to do a longer video when I get time next week. It's all Sword and Sandals all the time right now, but I recorded 2 streaming videos to play on Steam. When you have Steam, when you load it up, you often see let's play live videos. I've recorded 2 of those, and the one from Immortals I'm not actually going to use because I can only stream one at a time, and Sword and Sandals 3 Redux is going to be coming in a few hours. I literally have to press the launch button in a few hours time. So I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to show the Immortals video to everyone. So if you're interested and you want to watch me play through Swords and Sandals Immortals, stick around, because I'm going to switch over to that video in 1 second. You'll see the whole Whiskeybarrel Studios logo coming up, and it'll be as if I'm talking to you like you've no idea what Swords and Sandals is, as most of the Steam audience is like. So stick around for that in a minute or two after I've done rambling here. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put up the YouTube video. Actually, it might even be later today, soon. I'm going to put up the YouTube video of me playing Swords and Sandals 3 Redux, the full version, because I also recorded a video for Steam for that. As you can see, I've been busy and also very disorganized. So lots going on in the world of Swords and Sandals. Heaps more going on in the world of Lair of the Leviathan, which is my, of course, main project. And I've been working so much on that. I haven't shown you guys much about that in recent days, but I'll be showing you a big deep dive video about that probably next week. I've got so much to do this week. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to say a quick shout out to the Patreons, because you guys have been with me. Lemonade Joe, BGP, Cavity Number 1, Brandon K, Noah Gudajan, X Up Omega, Lebby, Andreas Balashunas, Chris McDonald, Jeffro of Hex 3D, Hopeless, Martin Shalupski, Sovereign in Exile, Luanats, GBK, Think Environment. I just sent you guys all a Steam key for Swords and Sandals about 20 minutes ago. So you guys can play it right now. You can be playing it before everyone else. And if you want to join those guys and support Whiskeybarrel Studios and get a Steam key for, the next game, which will probably be Lair of the Leviathan, maybe something else in between. We'll see. I don't know. I got to focus on one thing at a time. It was kind of tricky juggling Swords and Sandals 3 Redux and Lair of Leviathan. And as things ramp up with Lair, probably Swords and Sandals will be on the back burner for a little bit. But you get a Patreon newsletter whenever I can do it, and the rest. So, and I just want to say thanks, guys, and a little reward for you guys. So huge shout out and thanks to you. And without further ado, yes, I am Oliver Joyce. That comes up every time I switch cameras. And if you like this channel, you can can subscribe. But you probably already are. I don't know. It's funny. I've been doing these videos for 10 years, and they just don't get any easier. you know, you feel more natural on camera, but like they're always kind of awkward, and you realize you catch yourself rambling all the time. And I'm going to wrap this video up, and we're going to switch straight to the live stream, which I recorded yesterday. So let's do it. Hey everybody, I am Oliver Joyce from Whiskeybarrel Studios, and welcome to the live stream of Swords and Sandals Immortals. And if you're not familiar with that game, it's probably the world's most crazy, intense, full-on turn-based gladiator epic that I've ever made anyway. So I'm going to take you through the game now over the next sort of half an hour or so and just show you what the madness is all about. So strap your sandals on, sturdy your sword, and let's get going. Alright, if you are watching this right now, you can actually get Swords and Sandals Immortals as part of Steam's daily deal. Yeah, big, deep discount on the game if you're interested in turn-based gladiator games. There's never been a better time to pick Swords and Sandals Immortals up. Alright, kick-ass soundtrack as well. I gotta say, I wish I came up with it. You know, I did the original theme, but not this one. Alright, let's go new campaign. There is different game modes and so on. There is multiplayer. Hopefully, it's not super popular, the multiplayer. But, you know, hopefully with the daily deal, more people will be coming in and checking it out. But we're going to do a new campaign for now. You can change the difficulty to whatever you want. Lots of different settings. The game by default has a time limit, but you can set that time limit if you want. But we're going to go with the default rules for now. All right, Swords and Sandals 6. You say, what? What is that all about? Actually, the sequel to Swords and Sandals 3. Swords and Sandals is a weird naming convention. You don't have to have played Swords and Sandals 3, but the bad guy from that game returns. I mean, the hero from that game returns as the bad guy in this one. And you've only got 300 days before he returns to the planet to destroy everyone from outer space. As you do. And so we're going to need to make a powerful hero to defeat our terrifying enemy. You got 15 races or species to choose from, everything from sort of humans who have their own different homelands, Guntarians, Cycladians with big one eye kind of thing, all the way through to the undead, powerful sort of yeti creatures called Yeren. My favorites are the Sagan blobs. I love them. They're voiced by my kids. The evil kind of like insect villains. Let's go with a regular hexapod. Let's go with a Cycladian. Okay, and his hometown can be from Warmhaven. You can also set their hair and their beard. Let's give him a bushy beard and maybe give him like a, what do you reckon? Good hairstyle. Mohawk. I like it. You can also, you can unlock a tavern later and change their hair color with various hair dyes. Let's give him some kind of emo-looking blood eyes as well. Alright, we're going to call this guy Thorgensson, my sort of Swedish sounding name, Nordic something, and make him a big unit. You can make them scrawny or massive. They have advantages and disadvantages to that. The bigger they are, the slower they are, but the more health. You can also set their various voice samples. There's like 40 different voice sets, and you can change the pitch of that as well. So like, you can really customize these guys to your heart's content. Also, character classes. Many to choose from, and also subclasses. Let's go with a warrior barbarian. There are other kinds of, you know, different synergies you can use for rogues and knights and so on. I always recommend starting off with a melee class like a warrior, just because it's easy. Mages, people often complain about, oh, they're too weak, but then they get really powerful later on, so you got to persist with that early game. But because we're only playing the early game right now, I'll show you that. And so yeah, you can pump in points into various stats like agility, strength. They all have synergies as well, so you don't have to have a total cookie cutter class like I'm doing right now. As our adventure begins, the tale of Thorgensson begins. You're just basically a nobody. And what drives you? Do you seek power and glory, or do you want to save the world? Power and glory. Choose a reward. Stars you can use to spend on skills and stuff like that. Gold is always important, or you can grab yourself a healing potion. Let's grab ourselves some stars, because those skills are powerful early. And we start off in the sort of fishing hamlet of Willard's Sound, and we're going to camp there. Now, there's a lot of sort of exposition when the game begins. You meet this robot who says, welcome, start fighting. I want you to test your luck against this sort of kind of pathetic lady. This is essentially a tutorial. It's another Guntarian. Bruce the Useless, the Fool. And you can kind of see your stats matched up against theirs. He hasn't got a lot going for him. And of course, combat is turn-based. You roll the dice, first one to start. The first highest number starts. You didn't win. Okay, so he misses anyway. He's going to lose the first battle. You're always going to win that first battle. And you can kind of basically select power attacks, lower chance of hitting, medium attacks, higher chance. Let's go with a medium attack. You got your armor as well, 46 armor, and then of course your health and your essence, which is how much sort of, mana you have. Smashed him, too easy. You can also slay him or spare him. I feel like with Blood Eyes, you have no choice but to kill them, right? We're a bad guy. I'm going to choose always slay. That affects your alignment, and the more evil you become, you get access to evil weapons and also evil abilities. You defeated your first opponent. Well done. But a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Okay, 300 days until arrival. And the game loop is basically you go from town to town. These buildings will unlock. You level up. Increase our stats a little bit. I think early on, strength, vitality is where I often go for warriors. You can also choose from these various adventure trees. I'm going to go with warfare. You got arcane, theatrics, good for bards, that kind of thing. Survival, good for... you want some points into this later on, but early on, I think let's go with Axe Mastery, because I'm going to see if I can buy myself an axe and increases the damage done with axes. And they're basically passive talents that you can use. Hail, friend. Okay, this is the Weaponsmith. And if you've played Swords and Sandals 2, this is the son of Guillaume de Loungeville. The son of Louis de Loungeville. This is Guillaume de Loungeville. Come on, I know your Swords and Sandals lore. You'd think I would know it, but I'm getting old. I've made so many of these games. I've made there's maybe 10 or 12 of them. I've lost count. Sequels and spin-offs and remakes and things. It's been my life for the last 25 years. Okay, so we can go to the fight selector, but first of all, I want to go to the Weaponsmith. And you can also enter a code. If you're watching now, and you type in Oi, mate. Oi, mate. Then you get this wonderful, check this out, an Australian bandana. Because of course I'm Aussie. Alright, you get this cool helmet. There's a few other silly codes. You can look at the Sword Sounds Discord for those if you want. They don't give you anything really useful, but just little novelty items. Okay, but now we've got a cool bandana. You can also check out your stats and things here, or your damage, how long you've been playing, all that kind of thing. Talents, skills. You got these skills. This is part of your battle circle. You can kind of rearrange these as you see fit. And as you get more, abilities, you want to sort of start putting things into this. And you can change the settings if music's too high or low or whatever. You don't want certain things. You can look at all that. And also lots of different languages this game is available in. Came out a couple of years ago, but we've done a lot to it since then. All right, let's buy ourselves. What do we got? Axe is what I want. A cleaver. Okay, this does 9 equal damage, but because I have the axe skill, I'm going to buy it. And that auto-equips that. Okay, now we get out of the shop. The armor doesn't unlock until the next level. So we're heading to the fight selector. And we can take on 4 more battles to challenge the regional champion. So, the battles, right? They start off, you got level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Different people you can fight against. That guy's obviously going to be too powerful, but I think someone like Warriex should be fine. You can skip the fight introduction if you want to. If you don't want to see that sort of, head-to-head boxing match type thing, you can skip that anytime. All right, let's see if we can roll 11 or higher to attack. Hey, so we missed it again. Whoa, okay, but we defended him. Now, we have our own... You can use this this is a good Terran skill called Ancestral War Cry, which takes their health away. You can only use it once per battle. Let's start off with that. He ignored it. It's a bit useless. And then he hurt us a little bit. You can also Unholy Smite him. You can only use that once per battle, because we're different alignments. If we were the same alignment, you could use that Unholy Power. But see, now they're gone. However, we've also got these other skills, which are the ones that you can learn. Warrior Strike's quite powerful. Whoa, did critical damage to him. Awesome. Happy with that. And he's now stressed. This little meter here, the lower that goes, eventually, if you play Darkest Dungeon, it's a bit like that. Enough bad things go wrong for them, they get stressed, and then their stats get lowered and it all goes wrong for them. But he won't even have time to find it out. We stomped him. And now we've leveled up. Early on, you only sort of level up one per battle. It's very easy. But that'll slow down. Now we can level up at the campfire. But remember, every time you level up or every time a day passes, you've got less time before the Starbound Gladiator arrives. And you basically got to defeat all the arena champions, all 12 grand champions. Sorry, not all the regional champions. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Grab ourselves another Axe Master as well. But you got to defeat them all, otherwise you're not the one chosen to fight the Starbound Gladiator. We have 298 days to go, and now we've got a battle dummy who you can train with if you wish. Test out your skills and things like that, but we're not going to bother doing that. One more level and the armor will unlock. But see, training. And this guy can also learn skills from him. So we're going to learn Barbarian Storm? Yeah, let's learn that. You got a whole bunch of other... If you're a wizard, you could learn these anyway, but I haven't put much points into intelligence on, so they're a bit useless. You know, shield, defensive techniques. But let's get ourselves Barbarian Storm. Now you can assign that. You know, it sounds complicated. Like a lot of these sort of battle games, roguelikes, RPGs and so on, they can kind of feel overwhelming early on, but you get the hang of it pretty quickly. There's not that much to, you know, learning the systems of this game. There's a lot of depth in the game, but, you know, the systems themselves you'll figure out pretty quickly. Hey, look, I can do it. You can do it. Let's fight someone. So how many battles until win 3 more? Okay, then we can fight regional champion. Let's fight a Yeren. There's 2 to choose from, but let's fight the one without armor. The more higher level enemies you fight, the more XP you get for them. Yay, finally we're attacking first, and let's use our new skill, Barbarian Storm, which drives them back for 92 damage. Oh yeah, that hit him hard. He even ran away. Lunge attack. Defended. Oh! Oh! He just ripped our arms off. Okay, that's not good. Okay, without arms, can't do much. What have we got? We can yield the fight. We can't use any of our skills. We can try and smite him. I think I can kick him if I get close enough, but we're in trouble. That's a Yeren special ability. It doesn't always happen, but you can rip people's arms off. We can quick attack with our legs, I think. Yeah, we can kick him. So I'm going to try and kick him to death. This would be an epic victory. Just keep kicking him in the groin. Ancestral War Cry. Rah! Ah, I ignored it. Sad times, sad times. And now I'm stressed because I'm missing arms. Okay, this is going to be painful. It's rare. You don't see that happen often. If I can't win soon, I'm just going to have to yield the fight. This is embarrassing. Yeah, we're going to yield. I'm not going to beat him. Okay. Well, he just stares me down. Good news is, in the magical world of Tritonia, where this game is set, you come back. Your arms grow back. It's great, unless you just select the permadeath option. But your day ends in defeat. Another day passes. We're down to 297. And we now return. Again, we can't get a better weapon just yet either. Let's see what we've got. No, nothing available yet. More powerful weapons will appear as you level up. And you can also craft and add things to your weapons later on. That was grim. I'm not going to lie. Yerens do not muck around. Let's fight Mog the Pit Brawler. quick shout out to all my friends and people who did the voices for the game, including my wife who did a lot of the voices, the female voice, one of the female voice sets. Okay, and my kids who did the Sagan blobs. All right, Barbarian Storm. Ooh, right in the head. Knocked off all the armor. Okay, well, they hit hard this one. But we hit harder. Cool. It's good to be back on the winner's circuit again. Now we've leveled up again. I'm going to keep putting points into Axe. Because I think you want to just specialize early before you branch out. Attack, agility. I need to move a little bit faster. And I think I'm going to get more Axe Mastery. Okay. Once I've got that up high enough, you can unlock other talents as well. Alright. So, now you get introduced to Aaand the Armorer. And if you played Swords and Sandals 2, this is the guy who says, if you're going to waste my time, please be on your way. He now has a robotic arm for undisclosed reasons. We'll find out at another Swords and Sandals adventure. But he says, I'll come along with you on your adventure. Okay, now we're 1,200 gold, so we're going to go to the armor. Keep ourselves alive a little bit more. Let's get ourselves some new shorts. Oh, actually, you know what? That'd be better. Wasted my money on the other ones. And breastplate, can we afford? Not enough gold. What if we sold something? Sold the noob shorts, because I already had a pair, so sell those. Then I get ourselves... Cool. We got 1 gold left, but I'm really happy with that. We could also maybe, I think, train ourselves, learn a new skill. Maybe like... Firebolt? That could be fun. What do you reckon? Chill Bolt, Firebolt, Zap, Firebolt. We're not very good at magic, but you know, if you're far away, sometimes that's our only attack. They knock us back. Okay, we're only going to win a couple more battles, and we can chase down that regional champion. And then I want to show you where the game really expands, because we're only in the first town right now. This game has got a huge overworld map to explore. Spoiler alert. I just chose another easy opponent. Okay, and let's check out the Firebolt. Oh, resisted, because we're really not good at magic. Warrior Strike! Oh, okay, now the Guntarian's getting a little tough. Getting big. Stomping. Back to the fight selector. How many? We have 1 more enemy. Okay. Take down Molan. Alright. Oh, he's attacking first. Yeah, he hits okay. This is Brandor. Kick him back, stun him. That's good if you... Sometimes you fight enemies on the edge of pits and things like that. Ah, he's an Inquisitor. He has a couple of special attacks. That's kind of cool. Ooh, he hits hard. As I keep saying about a lot of these guys. So we're low on essence, so some of our special abilities aren't available. This guy's a little bit... I'm going to have to rest. Oh, we hit him with sonic damage also. Oh, good hit. But I need to rest. Rest to get a bit more health back, but you know, you leave yourself. This is a pitched battle. Here we go. Oh, yep. 1 more hit. Come on. There we go. That was close. That was close. Nice finish there. Happy with that. We are now ready to face the arena champion. But I'm going to level up. Get as much armor as I can, because that first champion is a prick. No other word for it. He is a right bastard. Okay, so... You know, it's funny, I played this game, you know, 1 billion times when I was making it, but I still... It's something I just enjoy. I get into the flow state of it. I kind of just... It is, you know, there's something about it. And I hope you guys, too, you too enjoy that. What do we need? We need ourselves... We've got a hat. Shield? We've got an... yeah, let's get a shield. Cool. 130 left. Swords and Sandals is... Not sandals without a pair of sandals, right? Very important. Are you ready? You have won enough battles to face the regional champion. Are you ready to face? Okay, here we go. A local entertainer who boasts of being the largest man in Brandor. Despite his diminutive stature, he possesses luxuriant hair, a sharp tongue, and a powerful set of lungs, and surprising vigor. Huge Charles. So, if this guy looks familiar to you, it is, of course, Moist Critical, who has long been a supporter of Swords and Sandals. You may know him from his, 15 million YouTube subscribers or something? And he has done a lot of cool Swords and Sandals videos, and I approached him once a few years ago. I said, firstly, thank you for playing these games, and, for basically spreading the word about them. And I said to him, hey, do you want to be part of the game? And he said, do I? And so he lent me his likeness and, copied all his tattoos and everything. And he recorded the voice for Huge Charles. And Huge Charles is a bastard of a character to fight against. And of course, Charlie, who is Moist Critical, is a handsome man, but not all that tall. And so the great irony is that Huge Charles is not that tall. But he is got powerful sonic attacks because he's a bard. So this is going to be a tough battle. Good start, though. Good start. Look at that. Magnificent, muscular man. Huge Charles. Yeah, look, honestly, if you are a streamer or a YouTuber, I also just want to say huge thanks to you guys for, spreading the word about the game. Without YouTubers and streamers and Twitch players and everything, this series would have died many years ago. Of course, this is my full-time job. It sounds funny, right? But making Swords and Sandals and my new game, Lair of a Leviathan, which is a work in progress, is, I've been lucky enough to sell enough copies of Swords and Sandals over the years that I was able to quit my day job and do this. Oh, cool, we're inspired. Unyielding. All damage taken is halved. We need to rest, though. That doesn't last forever. He's always stunned me. Oh, he keeps his... Man, this guy. I need to hit his... Oh, okay, 90 damage. It's getting tired. I'm not able to do my attacks that I want. Barbarian Storm. That's got to land. Okay, cool. We're close. Need to rest again. Do we have any? Oh, rest. It's going to be risky. Okay, silly Charles. Oh. Warrior Strike. Come on. Oh, defended. This is not good. He's just slamming it with attack after attack. Oh, he got me. Yeah, that was just a bad sequence. He got me good. Salute to you, Huge Charles. Somewhere on the internet is Charlie playing Immortals as well. Because the game came out nearly 2 years ago. Time flies. And he played it and really struggled beating Huge Charles. And a lot of people also struggled beating Huge Charles. So he is a bit of a bottleneck in the game, I'm not going to lie. But you get past him, the game actually gets a lot easier. So, it's a trial by fire. But, Dark Souls is hard too, right? We're used to hard games. Try him again. Gotta have a couple of good rolls, right? At some point. Okay, we're gonna open with... What does the most damage? Warrior Strike, Barbarian Storm. This does more damage. Good. Then he's probably going to counter with his... good. It enraged us, but it didn't take any damage. Now Barbarian Storm. Oh, I need those to hit though. What? He smashed my... He does so much damage with sonic attacks. Come on, who balances these games? Okay, let me just try, the safest option, the medium attack. Pepper him up. I really need a couple more hits. If I had a potion or something, I could heal myself too, but... Oh, okay. All right. You got me good. This is embarrassing. This is a live stream. I don't have to start again. But such is the nature of Swords and Sandals. Now, you know what? I'm always amazed when people kind of beat my games, and beat any games really, because I'm not that good at video games. But people beat this on, a hellscape mode and permadeath, never losing a fight. And I go, how do you do it? I don't get it. How do they do it? But they do. Try him again. I swear it gets easier once you beat Charles. But this also teaches you strategy and so on. By not holding your hand too much early on, you learn, you know, adversity. Well, that's what I tell myself anyway. Okay, this is going well so far. Lunge attack. Okay, good. We could have put more points into stamina if we really, because we're getting tired a lot quicker now using our powers. Oh! That's how you beat someone. That's how you do it on Survivor. Alright, there we go. Huge Charles, beheaded. Fatalities are rare, but they are fatal. Alright, happy days. And you get some celebration animations, fireworks. We deserve fireworks. You can get his vibrating small hammer if you wish. Let's grab it because we're going to sell that. And we're going to grab ourselves 1 intellect. Epic victory. What a way to win. Okay, now we defeated him and now we're going to Shackleford, the next town. And the game opens up. So here is our overworld map. And you can see just how big it is. Massive, massive world. Goes all the way down to down here. The last most powerful arenas are down there. Someone's here. There are little things to find on the map. Observatories to find robots, adventures. Wherever you see those little icons, you can journey to. But just be careful because traveling around the map takes time. And you can get yourself faster steeds and so on. But early on, you're going to be spending time. So as I travel, if I click on Shackleford, let's go. See 291.90. The time passes quickly. We're in Shackleford now. So we can have an adventure here. You arrive in town to see a great plume of smoke. The distillery is on fire. Shackleford whiskey. So someone says, there's a priceless barrel up there in the loft. I'm not strong enough to hold it down. I'll reward you. Should we retrieve the barrel of whiskey or refuse? No barrels risking your life. Look, we're kind of big and dumb. Let's do it. Okay, you go in there. You see the barrel. Yell for help. 2 burly fellas help you. Random. Sometimes good outcomes, sometimes bad. Risk reward, right? And now let's go into this arena. This has a chasm, which is kind of fun. Now we meet the next NPC, who is our enchanter. And her name is Personette, and she's actually the cousin of Emperor Antares from Swords and Sandals 2 and Crusader, and one of the main antagonists of the series. But she's his cousin, and she's a good egg. And she can reset your talent. She can enchant stuff. She can alchemize. Turn your stars into gold, that kind of thing. If you have items, you can unmake this hammer because we don't want it, and we'll get some runes out of that. Let's do that. Oh, it's expensive. I'm not going to do that. It's expensive. You can rip me off. Let's switch shops to the weaponsmith. Is there a better weapon for me now? Hatchet, level 7. We're not quite there yet. Soon there will be. But what I'm going to do though is I'm going to sell this hammer because I didn't get that much for it. The more charisma you have, the better deals you get on shops. So if you think you're getting ripped off at shops, you get more charisma. We'll quickly level up. And let's get a bit of charisma then, and a little bit of stamina. Round things out a bit. You don't round things out too much, but it does help. Soon we'll have enough to get dual wielding, so we can have, 2 axes or critical master or something. You need 8 points up to here. You need 8 to do that, so a few more levels. And we're going to train. You can also fight simulacrum, so we can fight like basically the hologram of Huge Charles and train yourself. You don't get anything for it, but if you want to test your skills, you can also train against the battle dummy and just hit him until I missed. How do you miss? He's not moving back. But you get to test out, whatever skills you have. And when you do that, you beat him, you actually get a bit of XP. So if you just need a little bit of XP to end the day, that's worth that. So let's See, we've got a lot of gold now, so we can increase our armor a bit. Oh, rugged new shorts, +1 to vitality. Yeah, they're pretty good. What are we missing though? Shoulder pads? Shoulder pads, sorry? Shoulder guards? Get it right. And braces. And sandals. Cool, we've upgraded our gear. Now, let's have a fight here in Shackleford, and we're fighting in the chasm. So let's see how we go against this level 6 Dark Paladin. And this is someone with a bow, and gosh, I hate bows. Truly the coward's weapon. I don't know if the chasm is on the right side or the left side today, but we're gonna jump. See if we can jump past them. Start kicking. Oh, there's a chasm over there. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna walk forward. He's leading himself into doom. Okay, watch this. Oh no, he flipped over. What I wanted to do was basically kick him into there. But bows are the worst. They run away from you, and then if you have a combination of a bow with agility, it's just yeah. But we're gonna wail on this guy. Let's take him down. Okay, let's get a little closer. A little closer. Okay, can we use it? This is Brando! Oh, he survived. How did he? We're gonna keep going until he falls in that pit. He keeps surviving his skill check. Oh, a 2-turn cooldown. He's not gonna make it anyway. We got him! But yeah, you can push them into the pits, which is kind of fun. There's spikes and pits and team battles and all sorts of kind of various different arenas. And you can, at any time, leave an arena and visit somewhere else. So we could go, if we wanted to, like, let's go down to this observatory, for example. Or a dungeon. Go to a dungeon. Check what's in there. Time passes, of course, by doing that. Okay, dungeon. You need a stellar crystal, and you can get these from either defeating arena champions, grand champions, of which you need to defeat 3 regional champions, or winning at observatories. So let's go to the observatory, and you can use the stellar crystal for other things. Well, let's challenge this guy. Hostile threat detected. These are the automatons, and they're not actually bad guys. They actually are running sort of like, they're trying to help you. You have to read the story for that. Let's see how we go. And they have all sorts of laser weapons and things, so sometimes they have basically lightsabers in all but name, but smite. Oh, he just shot me. That ain't good. Oh, okay, yeah. We weren't ready to fight him. He was level 20, but they're good. They help you up. We weren't ready to fight him. And we wake up basically back in town. Oh no, yeah, out there. So we could go to, like, if you wanted to, you could go to a higher level. The Ancient Tolator. Oh, you can only enter the arena when you're level 56. So you got to be kind of within the range of that arena to use it. Okay. But you know what? I think we're good. That is Swords and Sandals Immortals, and it's available on Steam right now. It's the daily deal. If you like what you see there, I got some good news for you, because Swords and Sandals 3 Redux arrives on November 12 in 2 days. 2 days time. So that is using the same engine as Immortals, and it has its own sort of, it's more a tighter, different style game, but they're a companion game. So if you like this, play it, enjoy it. You'll be able to grab Swords and Sandals 3 Redux after, or you'll be able to get them all in a big bundle package together. There's more sandals than you can possibly imagine. And I hope you enjoyed this game. Please put Swords and Sandals 3 Redux on your wish list if you want that game. Let it know when it comes out. And I really just thanks for staying with me. It's been a rambling 40 minutes or so, but I put a lot of my heart into Swords and Sandals over the years, and the community is awesome, and I'm just so thankful to still be here doing this after all these years. These games are not quite the most professional AAA looking games you'll ever see, but they are a labor of love, and I like to think there's nothing quite out there like them. So I salute you, gladiators, and I'll see you again real soon. I'm Oliver Joyce. Bye for now.